So welcome back in, guys. Brand new video. It's your boy Matty Ice here, and today I'll be doing a review of Volume 1 of Delicious and Dungeon. Now, I should probably do this to review, or probably do research, because I heard my buddy talking about this anime. It's on Netflix, called, Delicious and Dungeon, and I haven't watched it yet, but I picked up the manga, which the manga is just, typically comes first, but I don't know. And I don't know if it's just like an original anime and then the manga comes after. But yeah, today I'm going to be doing a small little review, and then also sorry if you hear background noise. My puppy's going off, and that's why I haven't uploaded in a while, because I got a new puppy, and she's the cutest thing ever. I'll probably pop a couple pictures up here, because she's too cute not to see. But back to the review. Now, Delicious and Dungeon, and I forget the guy's name already, so I'm sorry. I'm very bad at this, but it's kind of set in this fantasy world where these people are trying to, well, pretty much there's this famous castle, if I remember, where there's all these people are trying to find, get to the bottom of it and get all this treasure and stuff, and but it kind of starts out, like it kind of jumps forward, and that we find this group of people fighting this dragon, and this woman gets eaten, but they get teleported back up to the very top of the castle, and so they find out that they have a month to go back down before she's fully digested by the dragon. But the one thing is that they lost all their gear, they lost all their money, all their supplies, so they're pretty much left with nothing. So that leader, Leos, I think it's Leos, has an idea of that they're going to go back down with weapons and nothing else, and they're going to cook and eat all the monsters that they come across and defeat. And of course the rest of the party's like, no, we are not doing this, but they end up being this drawer. Feels like, I can help, I know how to cook these, I've been doing this for 10 years. So pretty much so it kind of follows this group of adventurers trying to get back down to the very bottom of this castle, and on the way fighting furious monsters and cooking them and eating them. So that's pretty much just the whole premise of this manga. It's a pretty simple premise, I think. But now me, I'm typically more of a fantasy guy, so I was kind of intrigued because I like that fantasy setting to things, and I kind of like the premise as simple as it was. It's not a complex thing, but I thought the story, the story was okay. It's not complex, so you kind of just do it for the food and to see what they can make out of this monster stuff. And it was definitely funny at points. It's got some comedy to it, and the art was okay. It's just normal art, it's nothing crazy, but it's not bad either. It's just middle of the road, and that's kind of how I feel most of this series was, this whole book was that a lot of it was kind of just middle of the road, not bad, but not anything crazy to talk about. And some of the comedy spots I laughed at, some of the stuff I don't want to say went over my head, but I think it probably wasn't as funny as it could have been. And I'm sure if I watched the anime, it would be a lot more funny. But in terms of just the manga, obviously it's a still image, so it's kind of hard to get to get that movement in, or to get the proper emotions right for it. So the comedy, I thought it was okay, hit or miss. The art was average. The story, I enjoyed it for what it was, as a basic story, and that each chapter, so there was 7 chapters in the first volume, and then a bonus one at the end. And that pretty much each chapter, I think outside of the first chapter, I forget. So the first chapter, I forget they ate a monster, but pretty much every chapter after that they would, run into a monster and, find a way to kill it, and then at the very end, that the dwarf would be like, here's how you make it, I know how to make it. And then he would make it, and then it gives you a little stat at the end. So that was kind of cool. But again, each chapter is 20 pages or so I feel for those couple pages of him making it, it's whatever. But and then some of the action scenes, like some of it was kind of cool, some of it was kind of lame. It was definitely interesting. I would say that. Like some of the stuff I thought was cool. It's like, oh, that's interesting. I didn't think of it like that. But again, this is a pretty middle of the road manga, and I'm gonna have to check out the anime. I know my buddy's gonna be mad, but I'm gonna have to check out the anime to see if the anime is better. Because sometimes that does happen. That I always think of K-On! I'm not sure if you guys know what K-On! Is, but I always remember that because I think they only did 2 volumes of it because the manga was awful, but the anime is awesome, and so maybe the anime would be better. But I'm gonna give this like a 6.5 out of 10 because it's not awful. Like I think you will have fun with it, and I definitely say check it out for yourself because everyone has a different taste on what they like. This one just probably didn't hit my spot for me. Like it just didn't hit me and connect with me that well. And I will maybe check out Volume 2 because it wasn't that expensive. I think like it was only like 12 or $13. So I might check out Volume 2 and like if I don't like it and I think this is one like if it doesn't get that much better after like the second volume, I might just drop it. And which is sad to say because I like cooking stuff and I like fantasy. So 7 out of 10. So, what, 6.5, I should say. I know, like 6.5, 7. So, that's just my opinion. So, just check it out if you want to check it out, but if not, that's okay. And, till next time. Peace out, guys.